Deep in your mind now, imagine you're standing at the edge of a cliff, staring out at a wild, untamed ocean. That ocean is your life, your dreams, your potential, roaring, crashing, alive. And you've been dipping your toes in it, just enough to say you tried, but not enough to get wet. That's the care a little loop. It's like trying to paint a masterpiece with a dry brush. Safe, clean, and fucking useless. But now you're going to dive in, head first, no hesitation. Because you already know how to care like your life depends on it. You do it every day. Think about it. When you're starving, you don't nibble politely at your food like some timid mouse. You tear into it, you savour every bite. Because your body cares about staying alive. When you love someone, you don't just shrug and say, they're okay. No, your heart pounds, your palms sweat. You move mountains to keep them safe. That's you caring like a fucking wildfire. It's already in you. You've been doing it since you were born. Caring enough to cry for milk. To fight for breath. To chase what makes your soul sing. And now, as you listen, you can feel that same fire flicker in your chest, ready to blaze. But here's the new way to do it. Imagine you're a rocket, built to break free of Earth's shitty gravitational pull. Mediocrity is gravity. It drags everyone down to just enough. Most people, they're content rolling around in the mud, afraid to look weird, afraid to shine too bright. But you're going to pour rocket fuel into your soul. Caring too much and blast off. Picture it. Every time you chase a goal, with every ounce of your being, it's like igniting that fuel. You write that novel like it's the last story humanity will ever read. You train for that race like you're outrunning death itself. You love, you create, you fight like a goddamn warrior poet. Because that's how you escape the pull of average. So why is this so important? Because caring is your voltage. Science backs this up. Your brain has got these pathways, dopaminergic highways in your midbrain. They light up when you chase what matters. Every time you care deeply, you're carving those pathways deeper, making your brain stronger, faster, more alive. It's neuroplasticity in action. Your brain rewiring itself to make you a fucking force of nature. Stop caring. Those pathways wither. Your dopamine flatlines. You're a dead circuit. A light bulb flickering out. But crank the voltage. Care so much it hurts. You become a laser, coherent, focused, cutting through the noise of the world. Let's chunk this down to the details. Picture a seed, tiny, unassuming, but it cares about becoming a tree. It doesn't half-ass its way through the soil. It pushes, it fights, it drinks every drop of water it can get. That's you right now, pushing through the dirt of doubt, of fear, of other people's squinty little judgments. You already care about the small things, like making sure your phone's charged, or getting to class on time. Now take that same energy and aim it at your dreams. Write one sentence with so much heart it could break someone's soul. Run 1 mile like it's the only mile you'll ever run. That's how you grow from a seed to a fucking redwood. Zoom out now to the big picture. Your life is a goddamn symphony, and every note you play, every choice, every action, it's either a timid whisper or a roaring crescendo. Caring too much is the conductor waving her arms wild, pulling every instrument into harmony. When you care, you're not just living, you're creating. You're bending the universal field, collapsing possibility into reality. Physics says it. High emotional amplitude creates coherence. You become a magnet, pulling opportunities, people, and dreams toward you. You're not just a player in the game. You're rewriting the fucking rules. So why are you afraid? Because some part of you, deep down, is still running old software from caveman days. Back then, standing out got you clubbed. The tall poppy got chopped, but now, the tall poppy gets the sunlight. The world's changed, but your brain, it's still got that outdated, don't look weird programming. And somewhere along the way, some asshole, sideways glance, or snarky comment convinced you trying too hard is embarrassing. That's like a cheetah slowing down because it doesn't want to show off. Well, fuck that. Your fear is a glitch, and right now you're deleting it. You're installing new code. I care so much it scares people, and that's my fucking superpower. What happens if you don't? Karma's a bitch. If you keep playing it safe, pretending not to care, you're short-circuiting your own life. You'll wake up at 80, staring at a life so beige it could bore the angels to death. Your dreams, they'll rot in the shade of good enough. Your brain's dopamine will dry up. Your heart will shrink. And you'll wonder where the fuck your fire went. That's the slow-motion death of not caring enough. But if you do care, holy shit, the possibilities. You build things that last. Love people so hard it changes them. Create art that makes the world gasp. You'll be the one who runs so fast, everyone else has to catch up. How do you already do this? Think about the time you stayed up all night to finish something, a project, a game, a conversation, because you had to. That's you caring like a motherfucker. Or when you fought for someone you love, when you refused to let them down. That's your heart on fire. You've done it before, and now you're realizing you can do it again and again and again, every day in every choice. New ways to do it. Start small, but fierce. Write a note to someone you love, like it's the last letter you'll ever write. Work on your craft, like it's the one thing keeping humanity alive. Speak up in a meeting, like your words could shift the planet's orbit. When you feel that old fear creeping in, those squinty glances from the crowd, laugh at it. They're just jealous. They don't have your voltage. They're spectators, and you're the fucking star. Science says why this works. Your brain's a field generator. When you care deeply, you're cranking up the emotional voltage, creating a coherent signal that syncs with the world. It's like a laser versus a light bulb. Scattered light does nothing, but focused light cuts steel. Your intention is a wave, crashing into reality's wave. Care enough, you get constructive interference. Your dreams manifest. Half-acid. You get destructive interference. Self-sabotage. Neurology backs this. Caring strengthens your brain's reward system, floods you with dopamine, makes you addicted to progress. Physics backs it. High energy creates coherence, pulls systems into alignment. You become a fucking node of possibility, and the universe can't ignore you. So why do you get stuck? Because you've bought into lies. Society told you cool detachment is sexy, that obsession is needy, that caring too much is weak. Bullshit. That's just the world trying to keep you small, because big energy scares people. You got stuck because you listened to the crowd instead of your own pulse. You got stuck because you thought someday was coming, when this is the moment. And now you're breaking free. You're burning those lies to ash. The top patterns that keep you down. The care a little loop. Playing small to avoid judgment. The I'll do it later trap. Waiting for the mythical right time. The I'm not enough lie. Thinking you need permission to shine. These are soul-sucking vampires draining your voltage, keeping you stuck in the mud. Right now, you're stacking them through your heart. You're done with half-assed measures. How do you pace and lead? You meet people where they're at. They're stuck in beige. Acknowledge it. Yeah, it feels safe to blend in, doesn't it? Then lead. But imagine how it'd feel to burn so bright. Everyone's drawn to your light. You link their values, safety, respect, belonging to your outcome, caring fiercely. You want to be seen. Care so much, it shakes the room. You want to belong. Be the one who's real, who's alive, who's all in. That's how you pull them into your orbit. How you create change that sticks. What's the confusion that opens the mind? When you care so much, it defies logic. It scrambles people's brains. They expect apathy, detachment, cool. But you're a fucking supernova. And that chaos, your raw, unapologetic passion, it cracks their defences. Their brains go, what the hell is this? And in that moment, they're open. You lead them to change by showing them what's possible. By being the change. You're not here to argue. You're here to be undeniable. Your life, if you believe this, you'll be a force of nature. You'll write books that make people weep. Build businesses that change the game. Love so hard, it heals generations. You'll wake up every day with fire in your veins, knowing you're living for real. You'll attract people who match your energy, who run with you, who see your light and say, fuck yeah, let's go. But if you don't, you'll fade into the background, a ghost of what you could have been, haunted by what if. And now as you listen, feel this truth sinking in, deeper than words, deeper than thought. It's rewriting your code, becoming your identity. You're the one who cares too much, who runs full tilt, who burns bright enough to light up the fucking cosmos. Every time you choose to care, you feel that voltage surge. Your soul igniting, your life aligning. It's effortless, natural, you. You're not afraid anymore. Those squinty glances, they're just noise. You're a cheetah, a laser, a goddamn rocket, and you're already soaring. You're not here to play small. You're here to distort space-time with how much you care. Every choice, every action, every moment, it's a chance to crank the voltage, to light up the world, to be the change, the karma of not caring. So life half lived, a dream left to rot. But the karma of caring too much, that's a life that echoes, that inspires, that burns eternal. So go, run, create, love. Fight like your soul is on fire, because it is. And the universe is watching. It's fucking cheering.